Well, hello there, Scorpio. This is Erica from the Lotus Connection, and I am bringing forth messages for the end of October, beginning of November regarding reconciliation with your ex. This is for the sun sign, or this is actually for the sign, for the sign Scorpio, either sun, moon, or rising and or Venus sign. Okay, this is a generalized reading, so it may or may not resonate with everyone. I'm really excited if you are just tuning into my channel for the very first time, or you're coming back. It really means a lot to me. I've really appreciated all the likes and the shares and the commentary and the reaching out through email and bookings. It really truly means a lot that so many of you guys are resonating with me, and I'm just feeling that love, and I'm just so full of gratitude, and I just wanted to express that. So whether you're new or whether you're returning, please welcome, and thank you again. So this is generalized. This may or may not resonate. Please check your moon, rising, and Venus sign for those messages. If it doesn't resonate, truly book a reading with me. We'll look at your personal situation, okay, instead of it being generalized. The energies could be reversed, so some of the things I may say about you may be in turn really about your ex and vice versa. So just be aware of that. We're looking at the energies as they are today. Free will does play a part. So this is, in all intents and purposes, is a reading for entertainment purposes only, okay? This reading is not to take in place of mental or professional help, medical, mental, or professional help, just FYI there. So I'm just letting you guys know. I may or may not curse. If that's something that bothers you, please stop the video now just in case, all right? I definitely don't want to offend anybody. Let's get into your reading, Scorpio. So in regards to how you feel about your ex, we have the Emperor reverse. How your ex feels about you, we have the Page of Swords. In regards to the potential of reconciliation, we have the Sun reversed. In regards to the advice, we're looking at the Knight of Wands in reverse for you. And then we have the Ace of Wands for the outcome position. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, those are just some things to be aware of. The Emperor reverse. This is how you're feeling towards your ex. So I feel like a lot of you are seeing this person as either being extremely stubborn, stuck in their ways, somebody who may be very strict, overbearing. Maybe they're I just feel like this person's just very stubborn, and you're feeling that. Or maybe they were overbearing, or maybe you were overbearing to them. In regards to how they're feeling about you, we got the Page of Swords as indicated before. And this to me is letting me know that they're very much interested about what's going on in your world. So I feel like for some of you guys, they may be looking at your social media profiles, trying to see what you're doing or what you're up to. There could have been some gossip that was said about you to them, or vice versa. They're very spontaneous. They want the truth. They want the truth to come out. They're very, very smart. They're perceptive. And how they're wanting, I feel like they're wanting the truth from you. I think that maybe you are hiding something from them, or they feel that you're hiding something from them, and they just want the truth, okay? Again, maybe you're dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, okay? But they're really, really wanting the truth. They live by that. They want the honesty. They want to be honest with you. They're not afraid to take a leap of faith. They're wanting a new beginning with you once the clarity is put through. But I think a lot of them are feeling like you're hiding something from them. Okay, and they want to know what it is, what the fuck's going on is really what I'm getting. Like, what the fuck's really going on? What's really the truth? What are you hiding from me, Scorpio? Especially because sometimes you Scorpios can be extremely lucrative, and not for any reason. Sometimes you guys just retreat because you need your own space, you need your own time, you need me time, especially if things get really emotionally charged, right? And it may not even be that you're out at the strip club or you're doing this or you're doing that or you're doing anything shady. It's just you need you time. Excuse me. Sometimes it's really hard for people because the way you go about it and the way you do it is like you completely ghost them. So it makes them feel like, or you don't pick up their phone calls or their texts or whatever. And sometimes it makes them feel like you have something to hide when you really don't. You're very mysterious, Scorpio. And that sometimes can frustrate other signs. The sun reversed in the potential for reconciliation, it is that I feel like there is a lack of support right now for this reconciliation process. I feel like there's just a lot of not voicing your opinions or feelings. I feel like your ex-partner really wants the truth, really wants to know what happened, really just wants to know the downright nitty-gritty. And I feel like you're kind of feeling reserved right now, almost like fearful that if you actively communicate how you feel, that it's going to change and for the worst. Or maybe that you feel that your significant other is not going to understand you, or vice versa. Maybe you're not going to understand them. You feel like there are some setbacks, but they're temporary, okay? So we'll definitely pull out some clarifying cards, but I feel like there's just an aura of pessimism, okay? Of depression, solidarity. For the advice, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this, to me, sometimes the Knight of Wands gets like a bad rep. Anytime I've ever gotten it in the past, is always like a fuck buddy, but you're feeling really stuck. I think there's a lot of external pressures, which I think the external pressure is coming from your ex, just like wanting to know the truth, really wanting to know what's going on. There's a lack of confidence within you. I feel like you're not knowing how your actions are really impacting other people. Again, a lot of you, I feel like, are going into solidarity mode, being a lone wolf, and not realizing how this is impacting your person, your significant other. It may not be anything to do with them. It's just something that you do because you are a Scorpio, and you process things your own way. And I feel like some people don't understand that. So when you're going through turmoil, when you're going through crisis, when you're going through a time where you need to think, you really need to get out there, right? You really need to like go explore and do your thing. But for other people, especially when you're dealing with other signs that don't understand you, they can take this as this motherfucker is out and doing some shady ass motherfucking shit, and I am going to cut them, which is exactly what happens. I feel like once you come back, this individual just like cuts you with their knife. They're wanting to know. They say things, you know, and they're really cutting you down. And you're feeling like they're overbearing because you're like, what the fuck? I just need time to myself. Why are you reaching out to me? For the love of God, back the fuck up. And this person's like, well, what are you? There's just a lot of conflict and not seeing the true light and not basking in what's really there for you guys, right? And so this is really saying like you need to look at how your actions are going to impact others when you're going through this crisis or lack of confidence. And it's also telling you to be careful about your foolish risk-taking or being impulsive, because Scorpio, this can be your energy, right? You can do things just for the spite of it, just to be vindictive. That's why, you know, for some Scorpios, you know, you have this bad rep. That's why Scorpios have a bad rep of just doing whatever they feel like and being very vindictive and having that stinger that permeates for years and years and years. Like, my sister is a Scorpio, and I know this type very well, and I have a really good friend who's a Scorpio, you know, and I can relate as being an air sign. I can truly resonate with this behavior where you do something, you retreat, and you kind of feel like you fuck things up, right? And I've also had it where, you know, my Scorpio lovers or friends, or even my sibling, you know, do things without really thinking about it and going, oh, fuck, and hurting people. And so it's really asking you to take the time to make sure that whatever you're doing is not purposely hurting somebody. That's not right. And I know sometimes you guys can be a little vindictive. So just be careful with that. That's what Spirit's advising you, and we're going to clarify more. All right, excuse me. Sorry about that. And then the potential is the Ace of Wands. So I am feeling like for you guys, in regards to reconciliation with your ex, I feel like there is a new beginning on its way. There's movement. It's pushing forward. It's planting the seed. It's pushing forward with that energy. It's a time for action. Okay, it's time to manifest this. Could be a completely new relationship. Okay, or it could be a new relationship to this union. We're going to look at clarifying cards. This is also a very sexual card. This could be, you know, literally like getting it on, okay, makeup sex. This could be extending an olive branch, or an olive branch being extended to you, okay? So we'll definitely look at this. I just wanted to make sure we were recording, so I apologize. So let's utilize some clarifying cards for you guys, okay? Why is the Emperor here for Scorpio in regards to how they feel about their ex? Why is the Emperor card in reverse here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? You kind of feel defeated by your ex. This could be, you know, maybe just the way that they are sometimes. Maybe they're very argumentative, and sometimes you just feel sort of defeated by them, like you can't win. I feel like that's the kind of energy that I'm getting with that card. Why is the Page of Swords here regarding Scorpio's ex? Okay, we got the Page of Wands. I feel like they feel that you're not being open and honest about the communication, that possibly you're lacking ambition or lacking wanting to be in a relationship with them, and that you may be seeking outside help, you know, there may be outside influences. Please clarify the Page of Swords with the Page of Wands reversed. But they do feel like, they also feel like there could possibly be some trickery, okay, with the Magician. But they also can feel like there could be some transformation within the relationship and things could change. Or at least they're hopeful about that. So for some of you, they feel like trickery is involved. And for others, they feel like, you know, that this relationship can manifest into something even larger than what it was before. Greater than what it was before. Why is the Sun in reverse here for the potential? Okay, so here's this Page of Swords again. It's like they want the truth. Truth is needing to be set free. So either you need to come into your authentic truth and explain to them exactly what's been going on, whether there has been a third party, or whether, you know, you just need to explain yourself a little bit more. Communication. There needs to be communication, and I feel like you're lacking this communication right now with your significant other, and I feel like your significant other really, really wants this. Or you're wanting the truth from your significant other, okay, about in regards to what they're doing. There's some sort of mental clarity that needs to happen, okay, in order for that Sun to turn. There needs to be an equal amount of effort being put into this relationship, okay, in order for a happy, healthy, successful reunion, because that is the potential here, but there needs to be, you know, some clarity on some things and equal exchange. Why is the Knight of Wands here in reverse for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising signs in regards to their advice for reconciliation with their ex? What is the Knight of Wands here in reverse for Scorpio? Okay, so this is somebody walking away. And again, it's like whenever there's hard times or you're in crisis, you're walking away from the situation. It's advising you to turn around and to face it, okay, to face your fears, to have mental clarity, because I feel like you're unsure of whether or not you want to tell this person what's been going on. You have a lot of options and you're kind of feeling confused right now. Okay, you're being confused with the information that's being provided to you, or you're confused as to why they're acting a certain way to you, and it's saying to review your actions. You're literally walking away from things. You may be confusing the individual, and the individual is not understanding why you need alone time because you're not actively communicating. Why is the Ace of Wands here for the outcome? Why is the Ace of Wands here for the outcome? Four of Cups reversed. So it's, I feel like in the future for the outcome of reconciliation, that when you guys communicate and when somebody offers feelings and explanations, I feel like it's going to be heard rather than ignored. And I feel like there could be very well makeup sex here, or an extension of an olive branch at least, you know. But for some of you, makeup sex is in the cards. What's the matter?
There's no light.
Bear with me one moment. Sorry about that. I want to pull another clarifier on the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse in regards to your connection with the outcome with your ex, Scorpio. And I'm sorry about that. You know, unfortunately, my child does not go to bed early, so it's nighttime, and he went into the hallway and there was no light. So I had to help a buddy out. All right, so why is the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in regards to the outcome towards their reconciliation with their ex? Provide me a message. Thank you. Okay, so we got the Lovers card. So, you know, choices need to be made, and I feel like there's going to be an important decision for both of you, for either you or your ex, or both of you guys together, in getting back together. Maybe you guys have, you know, makeup sex and things are being talked about, and, you know, reconciliation and an olive branch of some sort, expressing feelings and realizing that you guys truly want to be in a partnership together, that there is love and a solid foundation there. And an important decision is going to be needed to be made. And I truly feel like you guys will come to some sort of reconciliation, or at least starting to get into a reconciliation process by the end of October, beginning of November. Some signs that have this are Gemini, Libra, and you guys, Scorpio. So far, I haven't done Sagittarius, but those are the three signs so far that have active communication. Sorry about the intrusion again. So like I was mentioning, Libra, Gemini, yourselves, and I believe Cancer, we're having some active, maybe even Leo, some active reconciliation. Maybe you're dealing with some of those signs. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I went ahead and pulled some some oracle cards because I had to eat, and while I was chewing I decided, you know, let's kind of cut the time. Time is precious. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate, okay? Some of you are dealing with that. Soulmate, bond, and connection. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Chemistry, there's a lot of chemistry here, right? We're definitely feeling the chemistry here, okay? Sexual energy, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. And engagement, some of you guys, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So maybe this was the shakeup that you guys had needed in order to move forward in the relationship, okay? And kind of learn to understand each other. Because I feel like a big part of the relationship, or the reason why the relationship ended, was a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of lack of communication. I'm going to pull a universal, the universe has your back card, you know, just to kind of wrap things up here for you guys. Overall, this is a wonderful reading. It didn't start out too great. I think, again, there needs to be some communication, okay? When I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. It's a great message for you. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So I feel like you need to be more aware of how your actions really impact other individuals within your connection. So it looks really great for the energy for the end of October, beginning of November. So I really wish you well. Whatever truth needs to come out, please express that truth regardless. Help the healing process for the entire collective, you know, and for yourselves to be happy, especially if you want this reunion, Scorpio. So I wish you love, luck, all the success in the world. Please like, share, subscribe, especially if this resonates with you. Please let me know how it resonates or doesn't resonate. I enjoy reading the comments, good or bad. So good luck, everyone, and thank you again. Take care, love and light.